There's a quiet truth about human behavior that most people miss. What someone truly wants from you is rarely spoken out loud. It almost never arrives as a clear confession. Instead, it slips through in the smallest moments. A glance that lingers half a second too long. A shift in tone. The way someone acts when you're standing close enough to share the same space. Real connection speaks in a language that isn't loud, dramatic, or obvious. It's subtle, almost whispered. And once you begin to recognize that language, the way you see everyday interactions completely changes. Today. We're breaking down the genuine signals that can suggest a woman may be interested in something deeper than simple friendship. These behaviors aren't random accidents or meaningless habits. They're tied to psychology, comfort, attraction, and the way people naturally express interest when words feel too direct. And the fascinating part is this. Once you start recognizing these patterns, you won't be able to unsee them. Conversations, eye contact. Small gestures, they all begin to reveal more than they seem to on the surface. So let's walk through 5 clear signs that she might want more. The first sign is lingering eye contact. Eye contact itself is normal. Everyone does it during conversation. But attraction often changes the timing of it. She holds your gaze just a little longer than expected. She looks away for a moment and then returns to meet your eyes again. That's a signal worth noticing. Sometimes you'll even catch her eyes briefly drifting toward your lips before she looks back up again. That tiny moment might seem insignificant, but it isn't. Strong eye contact is often one of the first places where attraction quietly reveals itself. She may not openly say how she feels, but her eyes tend to speak long before her words do. The second sign is subtle physical touch. Touch creates connection faster than almost anything else. When someone feels comfortable with you, that comfort often shows up physically in small ways. Maybe she lightly taps your arm while laughing at something you said. Maybe she brushes past you when there was plenty of room to walk around. Maybe she reaches out to adjust your sleeve or straighten your shirt without even thinking about it. None of those moments are dramatic. They're small. It's easy to overlook, but they matter. People generally don't touch someone casually if they feel nothing toward them. Those little points of contact are often a quiet way of testing closeness and comfort. The third sign appears in her body language. The body tends to react before the brain has time to filter and control everything. That means genuine interest often shows up physically before someone even realizes it. If she leans slightly toward you when you're talking, her arms stay relaxed instead of folding across her chest, that openness says something. Even in a group setting, notice where her feet point. If they naturally angle toward you, that's another subtle indicator of attention. You might also notice her playing with her hair while maintaining eye contact during the conversation. These signals together create a picture. When someone feels both safe and interested, their posture and movements reflect that openness naturally. The fourth sign shows up in the way she compliments you. Compliments about appearance are easy. Saying someone looks nice or that their outfit looks good doesn't require much emotional investment. But when a woman compliments things like your mindset, your ambition, your patience, or the way you handle pressure, that's different. That means she's paying attention to who you are beneath the surface. She's observing your character. And when someone begins noticing those deeper qualities, instead of just what you're wearing, it often signals a more meaningful level of interest. The fifth sign is a noticeable shift in her energy when you're around. This is where chemistry begins to show itself in real time. Maybe she laughs a little louder than usual when you say something funny. Maybe there's a slight nervousness in her behavior, but it comes across in a charming way rather than an uncomfortable one. She might blush when you compliment her. She might start fidgeting with a necklace or absent-mindedly run a hand through her hair while talking to you. That mixture of excitement and nervous energy isn't discomfort. It's attraction revealing. itself through the body. Asterisk. Now, here's something important to remember. One of these signs by itself doesn't necessarily mean anything. Anyone can have an off moment or behave differently in certain situations. But when several of these behaviors show up consistently over time, that's when the picture becomes clearer. You're not looking for a single isolated signal. You're observing patterns that repeat naturally. Asterisk, and understanding these signals comes with responsibility. This isn't about manipulation or playing psychological games with people. It's about awareness. Real confidence shows up in how you respond. It means meeting her openness with respect, matching her energy calmly, and being genuine in how you interact. Authentic connection isn't built on tricks or strategies. It grows through mutual interest and emotional safety. Asterisk, her eyes, her tone, her body language, those are all small pieces of a much bigger message. She might never say it directly, but there's a good chance she's hoping you'll notice what those signals are trying to communicate. Asterisk, so don't brush those moments aside. Pay attention. Stay present in the interaction. Lean into the moment when it feels right, because strong relationships rarely begin with some dramatic movie-style confession. More often, they begin quietly, through a series of small signals that two people slowly start to understand. Asterisk, if this resonated with you, take a second to like the video and share it with someone who might find it helpful. Drop a comment and let me know what you think about these signs. And if you enjoy real conversations about psychology, traction, and relationships, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Asterisk, at the end of the day, attraction isn't about playing games or trying to outsmart people. It's about understanding human behavior. And once you learn how to recognize the quiet signals people send, you stop guessing and you start connecting in a real way.